Hello, beautiful people. It's Melissa Mills here, medium and soulful alignment mentor, and I am just coming on a little bit spontaneously. It's a Wednesday, and it always is kind of that time of week where we get into our funk, right? So I hope to be able to help you out of that by just sharing some messages for you and coming from the universe, right? So I'm going to be using The Universe Has Your Back cards by the one and only Gabby Bernstein. And I'm super excited. So say hi, where you're from. Would you like a card? So I can see Chloe's on. Hi, Chloe. If you're not already part of my free community, which is the Rise with Love Facebook group, then make sure you join that because that is where I do all my lives. I just know that I haven't come on my Facebook page in a long time. So I'm also broadcasting that today so that you guys know that I'm still around and doing all the things. But I personally like to hang out in my Facebook group. That's where I am sharing all of my goodies. So all my wisdom, all the wonderful things. There's opportunities happening in that group. So just go ahead and be in the group. Okay. So I'm really excited because it's Wednesday. And you know what? I am just loving connecting with all my clients at the moment. And you guys are just wonderful. So I can see there's a few people on today. Hello, everybody. Lots of people wanting cards. So we've got Tony, happy birthday, beautiful. We've got Shelly and Raywin, Bernice, Katarina, Gary, lots of people on today. So super excited. Super excited. Let's have a general message for all of us, right? Let's see what we have for all of us. Oh, look at this. It's all about the dandelions today, right? So here's our global message. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender some more. All right. So this is saying to us that we need to let go of resistance and expectation. So with that, as human beings, we kind of like to control the outcome. We like to know that we're in the driver's seat and we're telling the universe what we're doing, right? But actually, the gem and the magic is in when we surrender. And sometimes we think we've surrendered, but it's only surrendering at a certain level. We need to go deeper. So no longer being attached to the outcome, letting it go, let it go. So it doesn't matter how it happens, right? So I can give you a few examples with that. So I am currently writing my book, Rise with Love. Get really excited about it. And maybe you are contributing to it as well. So exciting. If you're not and you'd like to, get in touch with me about that. You do have to be a podcast enthusiast of the Rise with Love podcast, right? So what was I going to say? So, for example, in my mind, I have a deadline of when I would like to have the book written for it to go into editing. However, right, maybe my timeline isn't what is for the highest good of everybody. So sometimes we have to surrender our outcomes and expectations, and we've got to let go of resistance. So that is what that card is telling us. Okay, so did you enjoy that? Who is going to surrender? So you can say right now, I fully surrender to any resistance, any limitations, and any blocks that are hindering me from fully living my best life. Okay. So I'm not really sure what I just said. So if someone wants to type that up, you can. Now, I really love it when you put the love hearts on. Okay, so go crazy with the love hearts because they're all about rising with love. So we want to create that beautiful, loving energy being sent out to the universe so that we can receive that tenfold. Okay, so lots of love hearts, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of love hearts. Okay, so I'm going to put people on the screen. So if you would like a message, then you just say yes, please, and make sure that I can see your name. So, oh my gosh, Tony, shucks. Let me pull the card for you. See, you kind of, if you say nice things about me as well, like I love it. You're so beautiful. So amazing. Right, let's have a look what your card is. Ah, look at this. Isn't that crazy? You've got my vibes speak louder than my words. So it's all about your energy, right, sweetheart? So what the universe is saying to you is be very mindful of whose energy you're allowing to be influenced or whose energy you're allowing to influence your own energy. I hope that kind of makes sense. So start to, distance yourself from people who are quite negative or people who are really judgy or people who like to play victim all the time. So this is an opportunity for you to rise above that and actually go, you know what, my energy is so precious. Like, I don't need your bad juju on me. Okay. So limiting who you follow on Facebook as well. There are lots of people who are creating a lot of fear right now. And we don't want to buy into that. We don't want to give power to the fear. We want to give power to love, and we want to give power to abundance. We want to give power to joy and freedom. So we want to give power to that. So being mindful who you follow. Also, what you're listening to, like in the car, what movies you're watching, just, keeping everything in mind that your energy field absorbs everything. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I'm feeling is just be mindful as to what you're, right? Oh, I appeared. Okay. All right, my Gary. Hi, Gary. So lovely to have you. I'm so excited to see you. So, Gary, my love, here is your card. Oh, yay. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. All right. So, it's all about filling your heart with so much joy and actually going back to as a child, what did you do that was that you could do for hours on end and not realize that the time had gone by. So it's about reconnecting, I feel, to your inner child, that inner part of you that just knew how to exist without what anyone else thought. Okay, so get lost in your own little world. And so the more fun we are having, of course, the more we are manifesting from the things that we want, right? So manifesting on the whole is pretty easy. Okay. Be happy and you'll have more of what you want. Be miserable and you'll create more of what you don't want. Okay. So the more you focus on the lack of your manifestations not happening, the more you're actually not making it happen. Right. So learn about transmutation, which is taking an energy and putting it onto something else. So let's say, for example, you're wanting a new job and it's just not happening, but your relationship is amazing. So focus on the fact that your relationship is amazing and raising your energy, and then you can transmute that energy into finding a new job. So that's called transmutation. It's lots of fun to do that. I do it. And as you can see at Melissa Mills HQ, there are lots of things happening, lots and lots of things happening. So, yeah. All righty. Diane, let's pick a card for you, beautiful. Do. Okay. This is cool. I really believe in this. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. And what I'm getting is that it's important to include yourself in the things that you want, right? Because what I'm getting is that you're really wanting others to have a good life and you kind of want to be a part of that. But the universe is saying, don't forget to give yourself permission to create yourself, a good life for yourself too. All right. So that's something that I'm just getting is when I manifest, I always do say for the highest good of all. And you'll hear me often say, with the power of love that I am, or I call upon the power of the highest truth, love, and compassion. So I'm always calling in that high energy, ensuring that, what I want is also going to benefit the collective. All right. But still coming from me. And that's really important, Diane, is that you are manifesting for you. And that's actually going to change how you're doing everything because instead of wanting things for other people for them to have a great life, you're actually doing that by setting the intention that your manifestations are also going to benefit the highest good of everybody. So I don't know. I kind of went in a roundabout way to explain that, but hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so Joe, where have you gone? Joe, hi, darling. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's have a little look-see. I'm going to the movies today, so I'm not going to be on for very long because I need to head off soon. And I'm going to go and see The Secret movie again. I loved it so much. I've been hanging out since, we went into lockdown to see it again. So I am going to go see it. I just loved it. It was so amazing. If you haven't seen that movie, go and see it. And it's really going to help you with your journey of manifesting as well. So, Joe, let's see what your card is. You have got, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. I love that. Okay. So we come, all of us, right, are source energy, which means that we come from an abundant universe. We come from that place where the universe creates with infinite possibilities, right? Which means you are a spark of that. You are source energy being experienced in a physical manner, right? So you are that, which means that you have infinite potential and possibility as well. So never ever forget who you truly are. And throughout your day, just when you get in your head, because we all do, right? No one is immune. Just because you're a spiritual person, and I'm talking about myself, does not mean that you are immune to things. You still have to apply yourself and you have to keep doing the stuff, right? You don't just meditate once and are like, yeah, I never need to meditate again, right? You need to constantly be doing the things. And so throughout your day, when you catch yourself, and this is the big thing, is when you catch yourself saying things like, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, or things are never going to change, or, and you just create 1,000,001 reasons as to why you have to stay in your shitty life. Change your state and go, you know what? Is this my truth? I've been working with a lot of clients lately, and I've been saying this, use this as your mantra. Is this my truth? Because your mind is creating what it thinks it wants you to experience, but it doesn't mean that that's your reality. Okay. So really get into all of us, right? Go, is this my truth? Am I really, like, if you're going for a job, or say you're going on a date and you're just like, this person is never going to like me, or this boss is never going to employ me, is that your truth? Is that really who you are? Okay. So really get into the habit of catching yourself saying, is this my truth? Okay. Shelley, love that movie. Yeah, so good. So good. I have to see it again. I'm like literally want to own it. So can't wait till it comes out on DVD. All right, Bronwyn, lovely to see you, honey. Oh, lovely. If you're not already in my Facebook group, make sure that you join. Today is very just off the cuff that I'm coming on live, and I've also included my Facebook page on this, but I don't normally come on live on my Facebook page anymore. So if that's where you kind of want to keep receiving my Melissa-ness, make sure you join the Rise with Love Facebook group, because that's where I'm hanging out. All right. And there's so much more opportunities for you there. People in the Rise with Love Facebook group are getting the opportunity to write and be part of my book. So there's lots of opportunities happening for people in the Rise with Love Facebook group. So let's have a look, see what your card is. Bronwyn, you have the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. All right. So soulful alignment, that is what it is about. Aligning yourself to love, to abundance, to joy, to your freedom, to your creation. That is what we are. We have all come here to experience the physical manifestations of source energy. And so the more you can allow yourself to get out of the way and stop cock blocking yourself and thinking that your life has to be miserable and that you just have to just keep trying to survive another day. That's not what life is about. Okay. It is about being able to experience the wonderful things that this planet offers us. And yeah, there are shitty things happening. There are shitty things happening everywhere, right? But that does not mean that you have to make your life shitty because crappy things are happening. We need the contrast to be able to appreciate those good things. Okay. So you are in control. Realign. Ask yourself, is this my truth? Okay, and realign to your magnificence. All right. So Victoria. All right. I dropped it. So I'm going to have to pick another card. Hope is a conduit of miracles. Okay, I love that. So what I'm getting for you, Victoria, it's about still believing in the good. Okay. And I'm not saying that you don't believe in the good already, but what I'm getting is believing that good things can still happen. Like out of chaos still comes creation, right? Or out of grief still comes love. Like sometimes when we're in certain situations, it's hard to imagine that we will ever live something different. But you can and you will. And it's all up to you and whether you choose to soulfully align to who it is you truly are. So keep believing, right, in miracles. Hope is the number one thing that keeps human beings alive. Okay. So hope is really important. You must always hope for a greater outcome. You must always hope for exciting things to keep happening in your life. That's really important. Okay. There's no point keep doing life and just have no hope, right? You just can't do that. So that's what I have got for you. All right, Amy. So hi, Amy. So let's have a look. See. All right. So I hope all you wonderful people who are tuning in from my Facebook page are then going to head over to the Rise with Love Facebook group because this was just a once-off, all right? I'm not going to be coming on live as I have promised that is for my Facebook group people only. So this is just a bit of a once-off because this was totally spontaneous, right? So you have, I choose to learn through love. So what I get with this for you, Amy, is whatever challenges are kind of going on in your life, I always say flip it, okay? We always, it's a normal default to want to blame others, to want to blame yourself, to want to just get in that downhill spiral, right? But through love, we can experience forgiveness, we can experience growth, we can experience, something beautiful coming out of a shitty experience. Okay. So that's what I get is choose love, choose to come from that place of love, choose to lead with love, choose to think love, be love, express love, all of those kinds of things. So that's what I get for you, Amy. Actually, all these messages are for all of us, really. I think we can all apply these messages. So Shanae, I hope that's how I say your name. Let's have a look, see. You have the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So really getting that for you, Shanae, it is about freedom and choosing to believe that you create your reality. No one else creates it for you. No one else can actually manifest your life for you. You've got to manifest it for yourself. So someone can send negative energy to you, but no one can actually manifest bad things happening to you, right? So what I feel this is saying for you is realign with the truth of who you are. So start using the mantra, is this my truth, right? Which I've talked about throughout this video already. So choose, is this my truth? Is this real? Is this thought that's coming into my head real? Is what this person is saying about me real, right? So really getting into recognizing who you truly are, because you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you don't need to feel anything else other than that. Okay. So thank you, Aria. Yes, I am having an awesome day, and I am going to be off to the movies in a minute. So I am going to do a general message for all of us because I do have to head off. This was really spontaneous. So I'm excited for all of you. Okay. Make sure that you maximize this time. This is the best time of year to be co-creating what happens for the following year. So if you haven't already, go and grab your 12-month forecast email reading with me, or book in for your intuitive readings or soulful alignment sessions, because now it's this is where the magic happens. You don't create the next year in January, you're actually creating the next year now. That September, October energy is really, 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 really important. Okay. So go and get yourself empowered. All right. And thanks, Bex. Oh my gosh. You're saying I'm radiating. I think it's also amazing lighting. But I am also getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym. So no excuses. And I think that gives me just so much more energy by the time midday happens. So, and I've also got new makeup. So I've invested in some Arbonne makeup. So I was using another brand. Now I'm using Arbonne. And so I think that's making a huge difference as well. So thank you. So very, 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 very awesome things happening for all of us. Let's do it. Let's see what our message is. Love it. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. There you have it, guys. Authenticity is the new sexy. All right. So authenticity, being yourself, is so important. All right. There will never be another you as there is right now in all of Earth's existence. Think about that for a moment. You will never exist again as who you are this lifetime. And so what you have to bring to the world is valuable and it is important. So don't waste your life by someone else's projections of you and never bring that thing that you are here to bring. Okay. It's just not worth it. Okay. So Tracy's a 5 a.m. gym girl. Yeah. It does set you up for your day. I have to get up at 4 because just logistics with children and things like that for us in our household. So not that I enjoy getting up at 4 in the morning, but it's definitely getting easier. And once you've done it for a while, then it's just second nature. It's like anything. So it's about creating habits that are empowering rather than creating or continuing habits which are sabotaging. So I love you guys. Keep being really empowered. Okay. So enjoy. Come and join me over in the Facebook group if you're not already, and keep an eye out for all the wonderful things that are happening at Melissa Mills HQ, such as the Whispers from Above cards, which are coming out in pre-order within the next week. Okay, so bye, everybody. See you in the group and have an amazing, amazing day. And know that the universe is here to co-create with you. So choose to soulfully align to the truth of who you are. Okay. The Facebook group is in the link. The link to the Facebook group is on the description of this video, or it's the pinned post on my Facebook page anyway, but it's called Rise with Love with Melissa Mills. You can't miss it. Okay. So bye, everybody. Enjoy your day. Bye. Thanks for hanging out.